Hey Cancer, welcome to WaterBaby Tarot by BOMISpirit. I'm Rodin. So we're going to be doing the Cancer check-in today for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Ooh, my throat's tight, sorry. I was going to cough for a second. I do got my water, don't worry. So Cancers, before we dive into it, for those who are really new to tarot, please check out the link below for how to interpret tarot readings as a viewer. It's a good little crash course if you don't really know how energy work actually functions, or if you're not sure what signs you should watch and what the lingo is and all of that. It's definitely a good crash course, so go ahead and check that out. For those who have been with me for a while, I'm not going to reiterate the rules and guidelines of tarot. It gets tiring, and we are not here for very long, right? Okay, so let's get into it, Cancer. I actually saw a rose. First thing I saw was a rose. I thought that was very sweet. It had a promise energy to it, like someone's making a promise or delivering on a promise. Roses are also indicative of mastery, of spiritual ascension or spiritual mastery. So in Cancer, I did also see, sorry, too many messages. Cancer, I did also see the Chariot card. Some of you have, I don't know how to say this, exponential energy. That's probably the best way to say that. Exponential energy. You're either riding a wave of much flow right now. So you might be feeling like you have more physical energy and vitality. You might be feeling like things are going really well, or you're having a lot of success in an area or many areas. Like things seem to be getting better and better and better. It's almost like an increasing energy, increasing positive energy is probably the best way to say that. Okay. Some of you are actually on the move. Some of you are going. I literally just saw the Energizer Bunny. It's funny. Cancer. Yeah, I literally just saw that. And a Scorpio. Oh God, Jesus, Cancer. And a Scorpion. Some guys can be dealing with Scorpio, not necessarily. A Scorpion's a very interesting animal energy. It can lean towards like be aware of attack. That's like the most obvious one with Scorpions. I can't talk, Cancer, I'm sorry. But it's also about resilience. It's also about resilience and like staying your hand. Like resilience through intelligence, I'll say it that way, like a strategic resilience, okay, Cancer? But either way, it feels like you're on the up and up. It feels good. Like I said, it feels like you're on like ascending energy, like your energy just keeps growing in a positive way, or your positive energy is starting to gain momentum here, okay? Or some of you are experiencing some success. It feels really good. Like I said, also saw the Chariot. They're bringing my attention back to that. Some of you guys, like I said, could be traveling, moving, heading towards some kind of contract or commitment as well. Chariot also speaks of that. I actually feel very masculine energy with that. So I want to put that out there. Gender doesn't apply for those of you who are aware. Gender doesn't apply. It just feels very masculine. So it feels very proactive. All right. It feels like there's a lot of intention and action behind it versus receiving it. It's like you're pushing it. You're pushing it. Any messages for Cancer? I'm using the Cosmic Tarot, by the way, as your primary. Any messages for Cancer? Any messages for Cancer? It could be manifestation energy, because I do feel like you're pushing it. I do feel that. I feel like there's an intentional push behind it, or you could just be so in flow that you're not stopping your progress, whatever it is you're doing that's creating progress and success, okay? Any other messages for Cancer? Ooh, what did I say? What did I say? Look at that momentum. 8 of Wands, Sag energy with the 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Holy shit, Cancer. Look at you on the rise. That's definitely like on the rise energy. That feels really good. You could be doing a lot of talking to people. Again, I just feel like just momentum. I just can't help but feel that. Like an unstoppable train. Like no one's going to slow you down right now. You're very confident. Some of you have just recently come into some more money. You're feeling more financially stable. Some of you are recently independent. Oh, interesting. Some of you are recently single. Oh, no wonder, Cancer. No wonder you're like, I'm free. Yeah, some of you are newly single. But you feel good about it. You feel like it was a good decision. Oh, and look. A rose. Just notice that. Any other messages for Cancer? Some of you who are recently single or have gained some independence, like some of you could have just like, moved into your own space, like, and no longer have roommates or living with family or anything like that. So some of you, it could just be that. Yeah, some of you, this newfound independence or singlehood has really helped you to level up in your soul's growth here. It's what you needed. Any messages? Ooh, 7 of Wands in reverse. Leo energy. Why do I feel like this is what you're leaving behind? I feel like it's weird. I feel like this is behind you. Like literally you'd have to like, like look back at it to even acknowledge it. I feel like these are like people you're leaving or an energy you're leaving behind. So some of you are stepping into a place of confidence after not being able to stand up for yourself. Some of you have felt really repressed. Some of you felt like you couldn't really speak your truth, or you weren't allowed to, or you felt really small. No longer. You're breaking out of that, okay? Talk about, again, next level in your soul's growth here. So some of you, it's really just about your growth in that arena, in confidence and speaking your truth, standing up for yourself and all of that. This not being able to stand up for yourself, it's behind you, no longer is part of your reality. Some of you are leaving behind a person or people, who didn't want to stand up for you. Cancer. They weren't your friends. I'll put it that way. They were not true friends or family, whoever they were, or a lover. Cancer, 6 of Wands, Jupiter, Leo energy. Look at you. Look at you. You're just doing so good, Cancer. I mean, God, look at that. Momentum on top of confidence, on top of feeling damn good and successful. And unstoppable at that. Lots of fire for you, Cancer. 3 out of 4 cards are fire, 75%. Kind of a lot. Any other messages for Cancer? Any other messages for Cancer? Oh my God, Cancer, I love this. Ace of Wands, you feel damn good. Some of you, like I said, where you used to have issues with repression, or not being able to stand up for yourself, and no longer is that the case. God, I feel like you're not just feeling yourself. It's like there's something about you that's ignited. It's ignited. And I do feel for those of you who are resonating with this, especially those where you were around people who wouldn't stand up for you, where you might have also not felt very safe or protected around them. You're leaving them in the dust, like leaving them in the dust and proving them wrong about something. That's also coming forward. Ooh, look what just landed on the 7 of Wands in reverse, the Princess of Pentacles in reverse, which is like the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Cancer, whatever you're leaving behind, whether it's an aspect of you, like I said, not being able to stand up for yourself, or leaving a person or people behind who wouldn't stand up for you, who wouldn't fight for you, who wouldn't protect you. They were very self-serving. Very immature. Cancer, I haven't seen such confidence like this on a board in a long time for any sign. Any other messages for Cancer? Oh, it gets better. Overall, look at you, 10 of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Underneath that, we've got the 5 of Wands in reverse. Leo. Ooh, with the 2 of Wands. 10 of Swords. And look what's lurking over here. 6 of Cups in reverse and 7 of Swords in reverse. Some of you, this was definitely some person or people that did not have your best interests at heart. Okay? Selfish, wouldn't stand up for you, wouldn't protect you. Didn't give a damn, all right? Especially with like the 2 Wands and the 10 of Swords, it's what you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind the pain. You're leaving behind betrayal of people who just were not there for you. And you're finding your own confidence and your own stability here. I love it though, Cancer. I love it. And like I said, you're leaving people behind. Some of you are just leaving aspects behind of yourself that, again, you couldn't stand up for yourself, or you felt like you couldn't speak your truth, or that you were repressed in some way. I definitely feel that, Cancer, and you're leaving them in the dust while you do it, and you're heading to your 10 of Pentacles when you're already at the 9. You're already at the 9, Cancer. Yeah, you're on fire. There's like literally you're on fire. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of, why can't I do math right now? Out of 9. Yeah, a third of, 6 out of 9. What is that? Why can't I do math right now? 2/3. 2/3 of your card are just pure fire. God, I'm sorry, Cancer. I don't want to put this away. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. Can't stop the Cancer. Cannot stop. You're following your passion as well. Some of you, these feelings of not being able to speak your truth, or the people who are around you who are wanting to keep you repressed, you're going after your true passion, and I feel like you were made to feel like you couldn't. Like you were made to feel like you couldn't go after your passion or that you wouldn't be successful at it. Well, look at you. Look at you. You're doing just fine. More than fine, actually. More than fine. More than fine. Some of you feel like a whole new you. Keep in mind the nodes did just switch out of Cancer, Capricorn, Jesus, to Sagittarius and Gemini. So what do I want to look at first? Shit. What do I want to look at first? I'll look at this Eight of Wands. Let's see where you're going. Let's look a little bit closer at where you're going. I'm going to use Witch's Tarot for this one. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Tell me about the Eight of Wands for Cancer. Tell me about the Eight of Wands for Cancer. Tell me about the Eight of Wands for Cancer. Yeah, leaving behind what? That Ten of Swords. Leaving that shit behind. Leaving it behind. Gemini energy with that. Tell me about the Eight of Wands for Cancer. Jesus. Wow. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Again, some of you, this is just about wounds and pain and feelings that left you feeling like you couldn't speak your truth with people or the people that you were around, or that you couldn't stand up for yourself, okay? That energy. If there were no other people involved in your life at this time, it's getting rid of those pathologies that you have about that. Turn off the Eight of Wands. Wow. So 3 cards came out for the Eight of Wands. Look at that. Look at that. You're leaving all of that. Doesn't that feel good, Cancer, to leave all that behind? 12-12 when I looked at the camera. 10 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse, which is Sag. And we have the 3 of Swords in reverse, Libra. You're healing from some major ass burdens around repression and not feeling like you could speak your truth, not feeling like you could stand up for yourself. A little bit of people pleasing with that. You are way moving past that. Way moving past that. And for others of you, it's leaving behind people who made you feel that way. Like people who really couldn't protect you, people who didn't have their best interests at heart, people who are only looking out for themselves and wanted to keep you repressed. Overall energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo energy could also be earth or fire. With the 6 of Pentacles, Taurian energy. Oh my. Cancer, some of you, this is someone that, how do I say this? Is helping to spark this train. I do feel a little bit of that, like a reaching hand. 6 of Pentacles can be a gift or charitable energy. And with the Knight of Pentacles can bring that. Knight of Pentacles brings growth. It can bring abundance. Even if it's slow moving, this can be very like friendship energy. So someone could be supporting you and you're like, oh, is this what this feels like to be supported? Oh, this is what it feels like to have someone I can just like share my truth with. Oh, like it's a little bit of that going on, and it feels really good. It feels really good. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles, I keep feeling that, like a hand. Sometimes I feel that with that card. I feel that, like a hand reaching out. Some of you are actually talking to somebody, and it's like, it's equal give and take. It feels good. It feels really good. Gemini had well, not something similar. It was more like that reciprocity, energy. But I feel that. Yeah. I feel like this Knight is engaging with the Nine of Pentacles, which I do feel like is you, Cancer. And it's really helping you to move away from these energies and patterns of, I can't speak my truth. I can't really stand up for myself. I can't say this because they'll get triggered. I can't say this because it'll upset them. I can't say this because, whatever your excuses were, right? This person makes you feel like you can. You feel very supported with this individual. Again, it could just be a friend. It could just be a friend. It's someone who's giving you support, who's showing you that support, who's like, hey, this is what a healthy relationship looks like. This is what a healthy friendship looks like. This is what it's like, Cancer. And it's really helping you to move away from those people or move away from those wounds and those patterns. Cancer, I like it. I kind of look at this Knight for a second. Where are we at? 14 minutes? Okay, let's look at this Knight for a second. I'm going to use my OG Lenormand deck and then we'll wrap it up. Tell me the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, enjoy it, Cancer. Enjoy it. Tell me about Knight of Pentacles. Who's this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, helping you to close out a cycle and open a new one. The ship with the Ten of Swords. Excuse me. The ship, it indicates, like I said, it's a point A to a point B energy. It's a transition energy from one cycle to the next. And like I said, there's also could be some travel involved here, because I was picking up a little bit on that. So I remember the Knight of Pentacles. I literally just heard authentic. Authentic. So remember I said, oh, look, a rose in that one. Look what the Ten of Pentacles has. A rose. Sometimes the 10 is shared with multiple, well, it typically is shared with many people or touches many people, 10 of Pentacles, because it's legacy. Just saying, I do see that. Turn with the Knight of Pentacles for Cancer. Time up with the Knight of Pentacles for Cancer. Ooh, got the chills. The Star with the Six of Cups. Yep, open in a whole new cycle that feels damn good. That makes you, again, some of you, this is soul growth. So it's also indicating that you're going into next cycle that's a little bit elevated as far as like social, like soul maturity. I don't know another way to say that. Your soul has been matured going into this next cycle here, okay? Especially for those who are getting rid of these like patterns and pathologies and not being able to stand up for yourself. But that's pretty damn beautiful. Overall, we've got the Messenger with the Nine of Cups. And that's, sorry, I would say Messenger. It's the Rider. It's the Rider, which is movement. So like I said, Cancer, some of you, there's a lot of movement or actual travel involved here. You have just momentum, like momentous energy. It's like, oh my God, it's intense. It's intense. But heading where? To the Nine of Cups, to your wish fulfillment, to your happy place. To your happy place. And then we have the Stork with the Queen of Cups, which is your court card, Cancer. It could also be Pisces or Scorpio. The Stork is about newness. It's a change. It's a change for the better. It's a renewed circumstance here. You're heading towards it. You're heading towards a new you. You're heading towards a new cycle. Your soul is more matured. You're able to really not just feel yourself, but be confident in your truth and saying your truth and just being who you are and no longer dealing with anybody who's going to repress you and repress your truth. Feels good. And some of you, this is definitely a person who's like, is entering the stage. We'll just say entering the stage, whether you have a history with them or not. They're entering the stage, feels very friendly. It can be romantic, but it feels friendly. It feels platonic. It just feels healthy. It feels healthy. It feels nourishing. It feels very balanced, reciprocal. Like it feels like a very true connection. Okay. But it does feel platonic based. Underneath that, we do have the man. Just saying. Oh, with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, see, a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a friend for you, Cancer. And like I said, it could be romantic, doesn't have to be, but it feels like a friend who's helping you get there. Feels very nice. Okay, Cancers. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Congrats to whoever that's for. I feel like it's for a lot of my Cancers, actually, especially if you're like a Cancer moon or north or south node with the nodes switching. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to check out Vimeo and Patreon and BOMISpirit.com and of course Instagram for WaterBaby Tarot and BOMISpirit Inc. All information is down below. Okay, I will see you guys later and I hope you guys have a really good night. Namaste.